Shanti. Good evening, Asian and Australian family. So, today the topic is developing, touching, and catching powers. In order to touch somebody's intellect, one needs to be powerful, having such a powerful thoughts that it can touch the receptive intellect. And in order to have catching power, one needs pure, clean intellect where we are in Baba's remembrance and not having our preconceived ideas and feelings. Now, the questions asked are: what are the clear signs of having received Baba's touching? And it is not my own madmat. Especially during the end times, when we might not have seniors to verify our thoughts. How can we develop such a stage at the end? If it is Baba's touching, everyone will agree and the task will be done smoothly, easily, and successfully. If it is madmat, then not everybody will agree. And there will be labor in completing the task. To catch Baba's touchings, one needs pure and clean intellect and not preconceived ideas. Rather than waiting till the end, we have to develop catching power now. What Manmohini Didi used to do is, if anybody came to her first for advice, she will think what would be the answer. Then verify with Brahma Baba. If her answer was same as Baba, then she would know that her catching power is okay. Similarly, we can do now with seniors. First, think what should be the answer to my problem or question, and then verify with seniors. Next question is, does touching power come first or catching power? I would say first there is catching power. Because to have touching, one has to be very, very powerful. Can one exist without the other? Yes, it is possible. For example, we hear how Baba touches the intellects of those in emergencies, and sometimes they are very new or young BKs who haven't developed their catching power or even understood what a clear intellect is. It is possible for Baba to touch them, their intellect, and newer Brahmins can be helped in that way. So it is possible that Baba either touches their intellect or sometimes Baba gives them vision. In the early days, Baba used to give them visions and then they had firm faith. Next question is, apart from going into trance, do trance messengers also receive messages through Baba's touching from time to time? If yes, how can we be convinced that the messages are not mixed with their own manmat? It is possible for trance messenger so get touching from time to time. And if it is their manmat, the one with the pure and clean intellect would be able to distinguish whether it is manmat or Baba's touching. And I know many times Sandeshi would bring some message and Mama used to correct even Sandeshis, not only their catching power or Mama used to say, no, Baba must not have told you like this. He must have told you like this. Please go and verify again. So Mama had a very clean and clear intellect, and those who have such would naturally be able to distinguish. Next question. We are getting official messages from Shashi Ben, Mohini Ben, Vedanti Ben, Rukmani Ben, etc. Why are the messages they bring so different, though the situation in Madhuban and the world are the same? Is it because of the difference in their catching power? Different messages from different messengers. Reason is perception power of each one is different. Many times, as you might have known, some incident has happened and there were few observers and all are asked to describe the incident and everybody will describe it differently. So the perception power is different. Same way, if you know Srimad Bhagavad Gita has been translated by many different scholars and everybody is interpreted in a different way. So, variety sanskar and different interpretation, perception is possible, and that's why the different messages. Next question. Has Didi ever experienced or seen a situation in the yajna where instrument BKs were misled by touchings that were not given by Baba? If yes, what lesson can we learn from this? I don't have any experience of being misled by touchings and not following that. So I cannot say, but if a person is not following Srimad of Baba, naturally Maya slaps them very hard in one way or another. They are misled, and I know many people who claim that Mama or Baba enters in them and speaks, or tell, Baba gave me this touching. We have to really use our own discerning power of knowledge. Baba says, my medium is fixed, so don't follow any other medium. If they say, Baba told me like this, or Baba is talking through me like this or not, so don't follow them. Next question is, in order to get Baba's touching, we understand that silence is important. Can Didi explain more about how to have silence of the mind, intellect, and sanskars in a practical way? As I told before, not only silence power, but we need clean mind, free from impurity, manmat, and preconceived ideas. Next question is, there are many people who use bodiless spirits for guidance, and they generally get speedy and accurate answers to their problems. Is there any harm for BKs to go along with this if their Lokik family who are not in Gyan wishes to try this? Personally, I would not advise to take support of bodiless spirits for guidance, because it may be sometimes they may give accurate answer, but sometimes it can be inaccurate. Baba's children should get answers from seniors or trans messengers who are appointed by Yajna. Sometimes when we are suffering from some illness, we suddenly hear about some therapy or new diet. Is this Baba's way of touching our intellect to try it out and help ourselves? Or it is our own desperation to find relief? I would say it's our own desperation to find relief, and depending on what people have faith or trust in. Because some people have faith in allopathy, some have in Ayurvedic, some people have faith in some gurus and Mahatmas and all. So we find that depending on that, they go to that guru or Mahatma or read that Ayurvedic treatment for their disease. And nowadays, due to Corona, many people are suggesting many various treatment. So it depends on your faith. Or sometimes your friends comes and tells, oh, this guru has cured so many people, please try this. So people, because of their desperation, they try anything, everything. Next question is, please share your own personal experiences of touching and catching powers so that we can get some inspiration and increase our faith in Baba. Can you also share one or two yagya stories where Baba's touchings helped the yagya? Day before yesterday, what happened? That I was asked from one of the Indian centers to give class in the evening. Unfortunately, I didn't note down which center and what topic and phone number of that sister. She rang, but she didn't communicate until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then suddenly I thought, oh, Brother Subhas is in contact with Maharashtra centers. So let me tell him to ring that sister. Luckily, I remember the name of the center who had asked me. So he rang her and got the link for 7 p.m. class, because I didn't remember whether it was 6:37, what time that class was supposed to be. And that sister didn't send the link until 2 o'clock. So it was sudden touching that I should tell Subhas Bhai to ask. So that is my personal experience. But usually in yagya, major decisions are taken by checking with trance messengers. And I can give you a few examples of how in yagya Baba gave message through trance messenger. Once Mama was looking after the grain store of yagya, and suddenly the trance messenger brought the message, Mama, please look at the store. There are weevils in grains. So Mama looked at it and got it clean. Second time it happened that in yagya, it was sunny day in monsoon. So they were putting grain to get sun rays, because in India, now and again we put grain under sun to clean out with the weevils. So suddenly trans messenger brought message, come on, bring the grain in. And after that, it started raining. Also, in difficult situation, Brahma Baba used to make decision what to do. Brahma Baba was in Delhi, staying with one major who was working in army. He was in Gyan, and he invited Brahma Baba to stay with him. And he did a lot of service through Brahma Baba because he was in a high position, so he could get many army people and all come and meet Brahma Baba. Suddenly, he left body in Brahma Baba's lap. So, in order to be safe, Brahma Baba left Delhi immediately. So, Brahma's yoga power was also so much that those who came to oppose Brahma Kumaris, they were really impressed by knowledgeful, powerful stage and vibration of Mama. And I would think that Brahma Baba was Trikaldarshi. And he had so much faith in Shiv Baba. So, as you know, we had a difficult part, beggary part we called, when there was not much money for Brahmins to be sustained, because 400 Brahmins to be fed for 14 years. So Yajna was running out of money, and Baba had to sell the jewelry of many Brahmins who surrendered themselves with jewelry. But Baba knew that some Brahmins are not really surrendered. So he didn't sell their jewelry. And in the beggary part, they could not tolerate eating millet chapati and buttermilk. So they left the yajna and asked for their jewelry. And Baba told Mama, please return that jewelry. So Baba was really, I would say, Trikaldarshi. Even Baba, when he saw Sudesh Didi first, she was very new in Gyan. But Baba said, yes, she will be Nightingale of Gyan. And as you know, she gives wonderful classes. Even when Baba saw me for the first time, and he knew what sort of a personality I have. And as you know, he had been praising that in Murlis. So there are few things that has helped Yajna. Baba Trikaldarshi stage, Mama's yoga power, and trance messengers. Next question is, I am increasingly picking up both good and bad vibrations easily nowadays. When I pick up very negative vibrations from either people or situations in the world, sometimes they affect me physically. My heart beats faster and my stomach starts churning. How do I become detached from these vibrations? Though I can't help sensing them. Yes, some people are very sensitive to the vibrations. To protect yourself, you need yoga armor. In the beginning, when we were studying and teaching Gyan, we used to say that Brahmins should have this 4. We are warriors. We have to fight with Maya. And just as warriors need to have weapons, and in the old days, when they were fighting with bow and arrow, they used to wear, the soldiers or army used to wear iron armor. Same way we say we need yoga armor to protect ourselves. So Baba says always be sensible and yogi, not sensitive. Next question is, it is good to do your own churning or better to have someone more experienced conduct the churning so we don't understand Baba's signals in the wrong way? Then how can I have faith in my own churning power? Mama used to be churning a lot. Janki Dadi also used to churn a lot. So you churn yourself, and it is good also to listen to churning by seniors. Just as we never used to miss Dadi's Janki's class or Mama's class, which were churning by them. So both should be done. Now, how to be sure to have faith in my churning power? When you give Gyan to others, and if you are able to convince them all different points and give satisfactory answers, you know that you have got good churning power. You should have faith. Next question is, many BKs have the habit of saying, Baba told me this and Baba told me that, in an innocent way. Although no harm is done, I think such language is very misleading. But those BKs really believe Baba personally told them certain things. What are your thoughts? If anyone says, I got touching from Baba, it is right. It can be right. But unless they are trance messenger, they can't say Baba told me like this or that. It is not a correct way to express what Baba's touching has been, as Baba told them like that. So, as I said, we have to have discerning power whether that's right or not. Next question is, some BKs were already a little psychic before Gyan. They can sense spirits, predict events. They also seem to have better experiences and see more things in yoga without much effort. Isn't it unfair that they might be able to catch Baba's signal better than normal BKs who have to work so hard? Each one has different roles, talents, and capacity. Nothing is unfair in drama. If they have got certain specialities, visions, or better churning power, or better sense, psychic sense, then that is part of their drama or karma. They must have worked hard in past, whereas others have to work hard now. Nothing unfair. Next question is, Didi, you once mentioned that we can't have yoga in our sleep, but can we receive Baba's signals in our dreams? I don't think either we can have yoga or catch Baba's signals in dreams. Dreams are our subconscious mind, thoughts and feelings. And Amrit Vela, you can get Baba's touching to do something or go or get Baba's signals. In meditation you can get, but not during sleep. That's my feeling. Next question is, can Didi clarify how some BKs state that Baba Mama are speaking directly through them and giving signals? I understand this is happening more after Bab Dada stopped coming. It is good for newer BKs to understand this and keep themselves safe, as there are many such videos on YouTube. I agree with you. There are many who say Baba comes through them or Mama comes through them, through their medium. But Baba always tells in Morley that I had only fixed two mediums, Brahma Baba and Dadi Gulzar. So no one knowledgeful should be misguided by so-called mediums. They should not accept them as Baba's medium, and so the teachers should explain to the newer ones that that's not true. Unfortunately, videos and YouTube, anybody can upload their own views. So we can't stop them. That's the problem. Next question is, did Didi ever have the desire to have vision or go into trance? I know it's not important, but sometimes it can make your yoga experiences more entertaining and increase our faith in Baba. No, I never had desire to go into trance or have visions. Yes, those who have visions, their faith increases in Baba, no doubt true. Am I wrong to hope that one day Baba will fulfill my desire to really experience the subtle region and communicate with Bab Dada? Baba has always told that in the end, just as in the beginning, everybody used to go in trance or had vision, in the same way, in the end, it will happen that everybody will have either vision or go in trance. So I'm sure Baba will fulfill your desire one day. The last question is, please share some aspects of Mamma's great catching power. In those days, everyone used to get direction or Srimad through Murli or Brahma Baba. So I don't have so much stories of Mamma's catching power, but I can share Mamma's touching power because, as you know, in the beginning, there was so much opposition power. And in Amritsar, many Kumaris and mothers came in Gyan. And Amritsar is part of Punjab, and Punjabis are very good warriors. So there was so much opposition in Amritsar. And Mama was there in Amritsar, and about 1,500 people came to the gate of the center where Mama was staying. Mama was staying on the top floor, and these people started banging gates to be opened. It was before Murli, before 7 o'clock. So Jagdish Bhai was there. So he told them, please wait, after Murli you can see. They said, no, we want to see Mama now. So Jagdish Bhai said, okay, 6 of you come with me. I'll take you to Mama. The rest stay down. So they were making noises and chaotic situation was downstairs. And Mama was sitting upstairs in a powerful yoga. She was not disturbed by the chaos downstairs. She was just in yoga. So these 6 people came upstairs and they could feel the vibrations of silence, and some of them had known about the yogis having such a powerful stage. So they didn't want to disturb Mama. They sat for 10 minutes silently. And without telling anything, they came down. And they told the rest of the crowd, Oh, their mama is very powerful, very good, very powerful yogi. So everybody said, oh, you are now trapped by mama's magic. They say that Brahma Kumaris do magic, so you must be under influence. So they said, okay, you go and try. They said, no, no, we don't want to be under influence of Brahma's magic. And they went away quietly. So it's not only one incident, but many times those who were opposing Mama, either listening to their gyan, her gyan, or either just taking drishti from her, were touched and became quiet. Now, catching power of one of the dadis, I will talk today because Mama was very obedient. Baba said, go here, she will go. Baba said, do this, Mama will do it immediately. So I don't think she had a chance to catch Baba's direction. But I will talk of Dadi Hriday Pushpa, whom we lovingly used to call Dadi Tikar. In 1951-52, Brahma Baba sent many dadis here and there and to do the service. And Dadi Tikkan was sent to Bangalore, where people speak Kannada, not Hindi. Dadi knew only Hindi, not much English. So Dadi had difficult time to start service. She was staying in one small room, doing everything in that room, eating, sleeping, giving course, everything in that room. So when Baba knew that Dadi Tikkan has difficulty, he sent Mama for 1 week. And Dadi started thinking, now what to do? Because there is no such good house where to stay Mama. There are no big halls we have for Mama's lectures. So she had touching, go to Commercial Street. So she went in Commercial Street. She didn't know what number shop or where to go. And she just followed one shop owner. So shop owner went in that high shop. She followed him. And she asked this gentleman asked Dadi, Mataji, why you have come? She said, Jagdamba, you know Jagdamba? He said, yes, I am devotee of Jagdamba. She says, Jagdamba, Goddess Saraswati is coming to Bangalore. I am looking for accommodation and a big hall for her to stay and give talks. He immediately said, okay, I have constructed one caravan sarai, dharmashala we call it, where religious people, pilgrims come and stay freely. It's a new, so come, I will show you. So he ordered his driver and car, and they went and saw it was new, perfect, and there was big hall also. So Dadi said, fine. So he provided not only beds and everything for guests, but he provided even grain like rice, wheat, ghee, etc. And when Mama came, he was really pleased to see her special deity. So the thing is, this Dadi Tikkan had such a good catching power. And she was such a powerful yogi, done tapasya for 14 years. And Miraben of Malaysia and Karuna Bhai of Madhuban, they are the students of Dadi. Miraben also shares. She just went first day to center, she took Drishti and she said, I'm going to stay in center. And she started staying very soon. So Dadis had such a yoga power that Brahma Baba, Mama and Dadis, who had done so much tapasya for 14 years, that their drishti had helped many people to surrender themselves. Om Shanti. Now we have about 10-15 minutes. So we will take only few questions.
Yeah. Didi, the question is, Baba said someone who remains yog-yukt and in a yukti-yukt stage while washing dishes can also claim an elevated status. Can Didi explain why we need to be yukti-yukt while washing dishes?
We need to be yog-yukt while washing dishes. But in dealing with people, whether laukik or alaukik, we have to be yog-yukt, yukti-yukt, and knowledgeful. We call it Raj-yukt. We have to be, so that we are able to understand them and satisfy them, especially laukiks.
Yeah. The next question is, based on your personal experience, how long it takes for you to apply a full stop to any adverse situation and what method you use?
Personally,
Yeah, personal.
I am usually stable on drama, so I remain observer of the situation. I take action if there is any adverse situation, and usually I am able to give full stop in few seconds. But it has to be like today Baba was saying, you have to be observer and companion of Baba. You should hold Baba's hand and you have to be Baba's companion. So more we are holding Baba's hand and stable on drama, we will be able to give full stop and be carefree, because adverse situations will become, and now more and more adverse situation will come. So we have to be a really observer and stable.
Okay. The next question is, how to assure that the message that we are receiving subtly, it's really a touching from Baba instead of our own manmat. Any specific signs? Please share more about this.
I think we have already dealt it in the first question. If it is manmat, then there will be opposition, not having help from other people, they will not agree, and the task will be hard, labor hard, and may or may not be successful. if it is Baba's touching, you will be find that everybody is cooperative, everybody agrees, and the task runs smoothly, successful.
The next question is, by now, Mama is already 56 years old. Until now, Baba never revealed much information about her. What is her role now, and when is she going to be revealed to the world, and how it's going to be done?
Baba has never told about any of this advanced party souls, whether it is Mama, Didi, Dadi, anyone. All are in advanced party. So they are incognito way, friends, and they are planning to establish golden age of purity, peace, and prosperity. So Baba has never revealed about anyone. He is in subtle region, Brahma Baba, whereas all others have gone in advanced party.
The next question is, Father's advice, remember me alone, is very common in Murlis. My question is, remembering Madhuban, Brahma Baba, and Dadis, is it considered equivalent to remembering Father?
Is it?
Is it considered equivalent to remembering Father?
Remembering Madhuban and Dadis also.
Dadis and Brahma Baba.
You remember Bap Dada is okay. Brahma Baba and Shiv Baba together. Bap Dada are together. But remembering Dadi or Madhuban is not same. Baba says, remember me, remember soul world, remember Sukhdam.
Yeah.
3 things, if you remember, it's okay. If you remember Baba in Madhuban, because sometimes when you remember Bap Dada, and if you have seen Bap Dada in Madhuban, naturally you remember Bap Dada as well as Madhuban. Then it's one thing, but not only Madhuban.
Next question is, Didi
Last
is the,
question,
Yeah, last
huh?
question is, Didi is the 100 years of the confluence age, including physical establishment of golden age, and will Krishna born before end of confluence age?
Yes. Krishna will be born before the end of confluence age, because golden age starts when Lakshmi Narayan starts ruling. That time will be 111.
Yeah.
So naturally it will be confluence age. But Krishna will be in a very safe environment, because there may be destruction going on, natural calamities going on, everything is going on. But as you know, Bharat will not be affected by atomic war. It will be natural calamities and civil war. So Krishna will be in a very safe place during confluence age. And he will be brought up in a very rich family and will not undergo any suffering of Kali Yuga, Sangam Yuga. Om Shanti. Now it is only 4 minutes.
Yeah,
So we will have
meditation.
meditation. If there are any rest of the questions, we will take next time. So let us have powerful meditation for 4 minutes and follow Mama Baba. Because this month of June, we are reminded a lot about Mama. I have given so many classes on Mama. So, Mama was a very powerful yogi. And always cheerful. Never disturbed. Anybody died, drama. When her Lokik mother died, drama. She never showed any trace of sorrow. So let us develop the stage of Bap Saman by following Mama and Baba. Om Shanti. Let us have 2 minutes meditation.
जो शत्रु बन कर आएगा उसे शिव का मीत बना देंगे। जो शत्रु बन कर आएगा उसे शिव का मीत बना देंगे।
देकर आत्मज्ञान उन्हें हम प्रेम की धार बहाएंगे। देकर आत्मज्ञान उन्हें हम प्रेम की धार बहाएंगे। हम बढ़े चलेंगे निर्भय हो जग के अंधियार मिटाएंगे। कांटे जो आएंगे पथ में चुन चुन कर उन्हें हटाएंगे। हम बढ़े चलेंगे निर्भय हो जग के अंधियार मिटाएंगे। कांटे जो आएंगे पथ में चुन चुन कर उन्हें हटाएंगे। हम बढ़े चलेंगे निर्भय हो।
वो कलम लगाए फूलों की हम अमृत जल से सींचेंगे। वो कलम लगाए फूलों की हम अमृत